Welcome back, my Stardust family, my big blob of Stardust. I am you, and you are me, and we're all the same. We all want the same things, almost the same things. We all want love. So, welcome back. I have another story, one more, and not one more story because I have many more, but I've got one more story about a crazy story. It's about Shiva. We just had a crazy naughty story. The last video I made was about Ishtar, her husband-to-be, and the jealous brother Marduk. Jealous brother of Ishtar's husband-to-be, Dumuzi. He put a spell and there was drama. A whole novella unfolded. So this is kind of a naughty story too. It's a lot shorter. Then we're going to make a smoothie, something healthy and detoxing and refreshing and cool. Can you feel the heat? Well, we can in Phoenix. Feels like summer already. It's getting hot. I need to take, no. I got to be good for YouTube. So next week we are going to talk about, we're going to go back to vibrations and the Hermes laws, the 7 principles, and we'll cover the first 2 principles. I want to get a little bit into ancestral DNA, karmic issues that we all go through, stuff to help us change our life, improve our life. In order to do that, we got to literally change our DNA. Stop blaming your parents. Is it their fault? It's a little bit, but it's mostly our fault for continuing the same karmic cycles we complain about. And then we keep doing the same things almost they do. I mean, if you could say, no, I don't. Look, it's basically you're the same kind of mess. So we'll talk about the vibrations. That's the whole point. I'm here. If I can help one person and fly, go away. See, he's mad because I'm trying to spread positivity in the world. I think that was Marduk again. Okay, yeah, that was in the last vid. I think the villain, Marduk, the devil, interrupted my video. So, okay, let's get on with it. Today's story is about Lord Shiva, the 4 sages, or holy men, or monks, whatever you want to call them, and his time on planet Earth. He did walk with people at one point. So this story is about him walking butt naked. So I've got some little illustrative toys. No, not those kinds, okay? So I am going to run and get them, and I'm going to get these flies out of here with some sage. 1 second. Okay, let's get into it. The flies are a little bit out of here. It's my fault. I was eating salmon earlier and they just all came. I didn't know they loved salmon that much, but I guess they do. So this story is about Shiva. And of course I have it. There's my Shiva. You've probably seen this one before. And we're talking about him when he comes to planet Earth. Remember, the gods walked with the humans. That's in all the ancient texts. It's in the Bible, if you're familiar with the Bible. The gods walked with us. They hung out, they chilled, they drank wine, they planted seeds. They had kingships and everything. So, okay, so Shiva decides to go and chill out in the Himalayas. He loves that place. And at the time, the Himalayas, remember the temperatures have changed a lot. It's ice right now, but there was a paradise-like warm temperatures around those mountains. So he goes, but the issue is he decides to be naked. and walk around with just his body paint, his big hair. And he from the stories I've told you, you know, he's a little crazy and wild, and he really doesn't care. So he's walking in their little village naked, and everybody's like, oh God, there's these aliens again, and they think they could do whatever they want, like walk naked in front of everybody. So, okay, there's sages, holy men that are in this village, as there was today, as there was back then, and there's 4 of them, and they've got wives. The wives take notice of Shiva, just walking like a god. I'm sure he's got an 18-pack, whatever. You know, but he's ignoring, he doesn't even care. He's crazy wild. He wants to find a spot to smoke a joint and meditate. So they're checking him out. Oh, they just go wild. It's the 4 wives for these 4 sages. They're like, oh, whoa. Talk about the Phoenix heat. They're following him. They're like, damn. And you know, he's naked. So I'm sure they're checking certain areas out. I got to be good for YouTube. So they are so distracted in the days to come. No housework is getting done. No naan bread, no rice, no tending to the herbs and the little field. You know, they don't really do the hard work the men do, but they've got their little herb fields. Nothing's getting done. The houses are a catastrophe. No naan bread. Heaven forbid, no naan bread. So the sages catch these wives checking Shiva out. Shiva's by the river, maybe doing a cosmic dance, meditating a little bit, and he's still naked. They're checking him out, and they're like, we're going to teach Shiva a lesson. Now, remember, back then, they saw gods just like humans. There was no difference. It was like another race or another color. They were like just another person. So they were like, we're going to teach Shiva a lesson. So these sages had superpowers. They had harnessed the chi, the Jedi force. So they decide to make a tiger from the dirt, make a superpower tiger. And this tiger is going to teach Shiva a lesson for walking around not half naked, butt naked, and tempting their wives. First of all, it was the wives' fault. Okay, so they're like, we're going to teach him a lesson, and this tiger's going to, he's going to do some damage. Oh no, the minute that magic tiger pops out at Shiva doesn't even need to do anything. He's probably sitting there still meditating. And the tiger is done. Like, no fight, no nothing. This is how Shiva gets his attire, how he gets his man skirt. He's like, I'm going to kill your tiger, and I'm going to wear it too, and I'm going to sit on it. And he's like, yep. And actually, after that, the sages bow, and they're like, oh God, we're sorry. Da, 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 da. That's the little story. I know, these stories are crazy. That's why I love telling them to you. There's many more to come. But we're going to do the vibration thing next week. Let's go make a smoothie. And no more being mean to tigers. Welcome back. We're going to make a healthy smoothie. It's good for your skin. It's good for building your DNA blocks, because you want to, when we're going to talk next week about changing bad karmic DNA. It's not our fault. It's not our mommy and daddy's fault either.
it just is generational. It's from years of programming, but we can change it. But we gotta have good building blocks as well that go along with our chakras. That's going to be today is going to be papaya, mango. It's a little messy. I'm gonna have to mop after. My roommate's gonna be like, "No, sticky floor, sticky floor." Okay, so and ginger. Ginger is one of the staples in all the chakras. So is garlic, but we're not putting garlic in here. It won't taste very good. But if you are looking to better your health, you should have ginger and garlic in your everyday diet, along with some movement. Just a little bit of movement. Wait, I have to learn how to go the other way. I swear to God, I have only, well, people have 2 left feet. I have 2 left hips. Okay, that doesn't make any sense. Let's make this smoothie. I already started some. I was having a little bit first. So smashed papaya. Can you even see what I'm doing? Scrape it out. I'm using fresh. Normally, like the lazy way is to just get cubed fruit, frozen cubed fruit, but sometimes you just gotta do it like the ancient way, which is hard. Ah, dang it. No, I'm just kidding. All right, so we got that. Now, I got this. I normally use the easy cubed mango, but I got this from the Latin market. They sell it in these slabs. I'm putting the mango in. Now, the ice part, I already had started. Not really gonna put that much in there. I had already gotten this smoothie started. Now, blend it and get your help on. Didn't even put the ginger in. Wait a minute. All right. Put enough to it gets spicy because you want that health. And this stuff literally will clean your liver out and your skin. I mean, not this stuff. This is the generic from Safeway. I normally boil real ginger root. I'll show you that another day. But for smoothies, that'll work. Why do we put the spatula? To get it all going so it all blends, because you got to help it sometimes. So, but it's pretty helped. It's always cool to see it start when it gets going. You can see it start from the bottom like a tornado, and then it starts to blend. So there's going to be plenty of smoothie here for when my friend comes home from Zumba. I'm super excited, but I'm super excited to tell you guys my story and my journey, and we'll get into that next week. And then after I bore you, we'll talk about some more crazy God stories. If you guys have an idea, if there's a God you want to hear about, or a spiritual issue or a spiritual topic you want to hear about, maybe you want to hear about the sacred geometry, comment, let me know what you want to hear, because I really love interacting with you guys, and thank you so much for your love and support. I have a healthy smoothie, DNA changing smoothie to drink. So, my big bomb Stardust. Thank you.